What's up, homies?
What's up, everybody? Another great Sunday night. Strictly Fpv Quadcast. Tonight we're going to be talking about a bit about the Dji Avata and if you should buy it and if it's good enough for you. So we're going to be talking about the Dji Avata. We're going to be doing some Q&As. If you guys have any questions about the Dji Avata that you're looking for, and we'll be able to answer them for you to the best to our knowledge. And we have Big Water UAV Troy with us. We got Chris from Half Drone Will Fly, and we have Lee, good old Lee from Adventure FPV. Maddie will be attending us a little late, guys. So he's doing a few things, but he'll be with us. But what's up, Sergio? I'm wasted.
Let me ask you something. How many drinks did you have today?
A lot, bro. A lot.
Yeah, I can tell.
It
It must be nice, huh?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I could tell, huh?
Yeah, we had our.
I can see you screwed up a little bit, and before we start the stream, something happened.
I went to my nephew's birthday party.
Yeah, I know you did. That's because you.
Hell yeah.
That's why,
dude. When do I drink, man? Never, hardly. So, for once, go to a family gathering. It's good to celebrate a little bit. But yeah, I'm wasted. But don't worry about me, guys. All right. But let's bring Lee in. Lee's in here.
Party.
Co-host Lee, what's up, buddy?
What's going on, guys?
not Lee.
Not much, man. How you been doing, bro?
Doing good, man. Should I buy the Avata?
Yeah, you should.
I think so.
I already bought it.
I knew you would buy it. We already knew you would buy it, bro. Dude, there's no questions asked. We already knew Lee was gonna buy it.
It's gonna be here tomorrow.
Yep. So let's ask Troy. Troy, you buying it? DJI sucks.
Plaskivo. It's made out of plastic.
Actually, believe it or not, Troy, it's really good durable plastic from what I've been seeing.
That's what I heard too.
If you've seen Joven, is it Joven? I'm talking about Joven's channel. You know I'm talking about Joven's channel. Dude, he crashed that thing numerous of times, and that thing still held up. Yeah. Still fucking up and running.
You know what I love the most besides Dobo putting out 30 videos in 2 days.
Oh, dude. Oh, yeah.
The thing I love most about the Avata videos are the non-FPV pilots flying it. So, I think Devin was one of them. And then
he crashed.
Russ from 51 Drones.
Yeah.
I was cracking up at all these guys being like, "This is harder than I thought." It's like,
oh yeah, well they're not FPV pilots.
I know, but that's what's fun. It's just funny to see these channels. They're like smashing them into the ground. I wrote Russ a message because he goes, "I finally respect the FPV pilots a little bit more." I'm like, "I finally earned your respect."
Yeah.
Thanks, Russ.
Yeah, because it's a lot harder to pilot. It's not like a regular GPS drone. GPS drones are mostly, dude, they're easy to fly. There's nothing to it, but when you become an FPV pilot, it's a total different ball game. You're actually considered more of a pilot because you're actually
even
controlling
if you're flying the POS.
Right, POS, baby. Let's bring Chris from Half Drone Will Fly. He was at our meetup. Let's bring him in. What's up, Chris?
Chris.
Oh, we're having fun, aren't we?
Oh yeah. Let's talk about it.
Let's put it this way. Rum and Coke.
Rum and Coke, dude. I just had some of that earlier.
But as for the Avata, I'm not going to get it only because I'm trying to get something more of freestyle and going to see where I want to break into the digital world.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to buy a 3.5 inch.
But what I'm interested in is those new O2 goggles. The 1080p, the O2 goggles. Yeah. But wait, the Avata has the O3 air unit in there. So I'm waiting for it to be compatible with the V2s, the O3. So I'm thinking that if it's already compatible, if they're already selling the Dji Avata with the version 2 V2 goggles, and that has the O3 air unit in there, that tells you right there that it will be compatible with the O2 air unit. So if that's the case, once we get the O3 air unit, we don't need GoPros
What up,
anymore.
Mandy?
That's how.
Wait.
Matty boy.
What the hell was that?
I don't know.
It was like usually I'm shoved up at the corner.
So yeah, like I was saying, if those the O3 air units, man, we get those compatible. I mean, you could tell right there it's gonna be working with the V2s. We don't need GoPros anymore. That's how good that camera is.
If the goggles are,
I
you'd
don't
think
know
it'd have to be
about
backwards
I
compatible.
don't know.
Troy, I'm telling you, the image coming out of that Avata is amazing.
1080p to the
Pretty
goggles,
sick.
Yeah, well,
4K recording. You don't even need a second cam.
You
it's
don't need a
Cinewoop
GoPro,
that's
guys.
gonna
You're
have
not going
its
to need a
use
GoPro.
case. You're not going to be able to fly long range for 20 minutes with that thing.
It's not what it's meant for. Not even close.
It has its use
No.
case for sure.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
I want to do something mid-range or long range, and like a 5-inch 6S.
I'm
And
sure-
an
I would
Asgul.
not be flying a golf course with the Avata. I can tell you that.
Why not?
Maybe one hole.
Why?
Or
Why
two
not,
holes.
Troy?
Yeah, maybe a par
Why wouldn't
three.
you, Troy?
The penetration on that quad is actually quite impressive.
Yeah,
Dude, that Avata would be perfect for a golf course, Troy.
Well, let's see
Why
how
not?
it actually flies compared to a 5-inch or a 6-inch first.
Yeah, but
Everybody's
I mean,
jumping on
you're
the
comparing
bandwagon
something
'cause
from
it's
a
the newest flavor of ice cream, and
yeah. I know what you're coming from, but if you're comparing a Cinewoop to a 5-inch, two different quads.
exactly.
So-
Well,
exactly.
I'll tell you what.
So
That's why I'm getting maybe rid of the Pro Tech and going freestyle, because
Did you guys
just
watch
like the
Rotor
style
Riot
better.
freestyle that quad?
I did. You know
yeah,
what?
dude,
gotta
they
see
did
it.
awesome with it.
That was
yeah.
fucking impressive.
Actually, you know what, Maddie? That was one of the things that kind of pushed me over the edge. That morning, I knew I was like on the fence. I'm like, I'm 50-50. I'm going to buy it today. I'm going to watch everybody's videos and kind of form an opinion.
Yeah.
And the Rotor Riot, like, when they started getting, like, crazy with it, I'm like,
Natty
okay.
flips over trees.
Not that I'm going to be doing anything like that with it, but the fact that it can actually do it, because I'm not going to do that with my squirt.
No, of course, it's not what it's meant for.
Right.
Right,
They just
but you wouldn't think the Avata's meant for that either, and it doesn't.
no. And I watched all the videos, and I finally found got to a point of somebody that actually did it just to see what it would do,
Yeah, right.
and it performed. What the? Get me off of there.
I love it.
I got the admin
no
controls.
chairs.
I can take it off.
I know you do. That's why I
It freaking performed a lot better than I thought it would. I mean, these
Yeah.
guys
Here's-
were power looping through 100-foot trees and Matty
So,
flipping tree branches.
You know what?
and
One
shit.
thing that really excited me about it, like the fact that they were doing that, I take drones on with me on vacation with me quite a bit. And I was thinking in my mind, wow, this might actually be like the one drone you could take with you on vacation, because it's a Cinewoop. You can get kind of stable shots. You can adjust the gimbal to kind of aim down if you needed to get a certain shot, but you can also freestyle it. So if you wanted to take it somewhere and do a building dive, you could probably do it.
You probably could, and that would have been a perfect type of drone for the shots you did at the water park.
Yeah.
That would have been fantastic for a job like that.
So Maddie, let me ask you: when you were in Chicago and would have done a building dive with that Avata, and it would have hit the ground
At that
what
height,
would
it would have probably broke.
Yeah, it'd be done.
It'd be
It'd
done.
be done completely. You
Yeah.
wouldn't get any spare parts for it.
Well, I mean, look at my
Just saying.
Nazgul. Fell from 100 feet on concrete, and it snapped the freaking thing into pieces. So, I mean, and that's
Your
6mm
broken
arm. So,
your broken arm.
but if you're, I mean, I've seen it crashed I think pretty much everybody that has flown it has crashed it.
Right.
And I haven't seen any of them break yet. And then Ken Dono put a video out showing how to
I don't
replace
want
the
to.
duct.
I don't want to be negative on it, but it's not going to do anything that a existing Cinewoop or a 5-inch can already do. It's
Yeah,
not
absolutely.
Now wait a second. I'm
Absolutely.
gonna actually argue with you on that.
Oh.
It will. It has return to home.
okay.
It has a
INAV.
further. It has a
INAV.
further.
Yeah, it does have. It does.
Okay, but who's going to run iNav on their Squirt?
Well, you know, Betaflight 4.4, maybe they improve it. You know, I mean, the thing is, we're in an open source ecosystem.
Okay, but I'm talking about right now. Right now, they're doing it. I can fly as far as I want, do a mountain dive, and not worry about it. It'll come back to me. So that's something that's not happening.
Okay.
The other thing is the extended flight time. It's got longer flight time. So if I want to do a job,
but it's a Li-ion battery. It's not a LiPo.
No, it's a LiPo. It's a 4S LiPo.
No, it's a Li-ion.
No,
I'm not sure what it is.
It's a LiPo.
Yeah. No, I don't think so.
It's averaging 12 minutes, 10 to 12 minutes of flight time.
For commercial work, this drone's awesome.
Yes,
it'll make its money back. It'll make its money back. Yeah, you'll make your money back if you're using it for work.
It'd be interesting when you take it on a commercial shoot and shoot with it.
I got it, and I have every intention on selling it if within the next 2 months the O2, whatever you call them, goggles don't work with Vistas. I'm gonna just
that's what I'm waiting for.
Yeah, I'm waiting on that too. But you know what?
Me
I
too.
decided to go ahead and just get ahead of it, and I'm gonna get it, and I'm gonna use it. And if in 2 months, if it never happens, I'm just gonna sell the whole setup.
I mean, it's just like they promised us. You know, they promised us stuff with the canvas mode and all of that. They just have a track record of doing everything.
Yeah, but they also
just hold everything. Hold on.
Look at the Mavic. Look at the Mavic.
Let's see the man, the one and only, the man who knows.
Max.
Let's see what he thinks of DJI. Let's see what he thinks of this.
Show him all your DJI quads, Max. Show him all your DJI quads. No,
look what I did. Look what I did to Tank today.
I know you cracked you told me about that.
Oh, your helmet.
Yeah, well, I did
potato.
I went to go do a Matty flip and went straight up into the truck.
Hey, I actually just found 2 extra helmets for mine sitting here if you want them.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about getting a helmet for it.
I have, it's just the stock helmet that goes
stock,
with it, right?
The stock helmet?
Do you need that or no? I have 2 of them just sitting here. I'm never going to use it. I don't have the drone.
If you're not going to use them, sure. You know, but I mean,
Joe Fotoleo just did some badass painting on his.
Yes, cool he did.
Yeah, I've got 2 of them if you want them.
Yeah, I'm down to take them. Sure, absolutely.
Hey, Mighty, let's take some time out to welcome everybody in the chats, buddy.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Oh, you want me to do it?
Yeah, that's your thing, isn't it?
Hi, everybody in the chat.
Hi, everybody.
We good?
That's it.
We're good.
Quick and simple. Hi, everybody. Dude.
Wait, I got it. Let's welcome in 107 drones. Let's welcome in
Barkley.
Okay, there we go. We got everybody.
That was good. 107 drones. Have drone will fly. Gene, Uncle Bill. Place it here. One Vision. Joe Fotoleo. Charles Galuski. Athix FPV. Athix. Whatever, bro. Athix. Northside Hawk. Uncle Bill. I said Uncle Bill. I don't need to say that name twice. Brian Eagles. I know. He's awesome, bro. Crypto Man. Michael Blade. Did I miss anybody? JSK Enterprise. Wedge and Big. I think I got him. I think I got everybody, right? If I didn't, don't yell at me.
Northside Hawks in there too.
To it.
Yep, Dominic, Unlimited Vertical, AZ Drone Dude, Johnny Drone Flyer. Johnny, this is an FPV stream, buddy.
Yeah, later, John.
What's up, Johnny?
All of them
Talking
this
about
morning.
FPV.
I had to get to him. Bill should be mentioned twice. Yeah, he should. He's a character.
Anyways,
yeah, I'm not in a hurry for it, bro. Honestly, I got priorities. Financially, I'm not down to spend $1,300 on a drone right now. But I'll drop it in a dime as soon as they make those goggles compatible. I'm on it. I'm all over it.
I know, right?
Right now, I'm not in a rush though.
So Troy, we were talking about that, and you said they had this track record, but they also have a track record of think about this: when the Mavic 3 came out, you couldn't do any adjustments, manual adjustments on the camera in telephoto mode. They added all that. There's all these things that come out at release. They're like, nope, doesn't work. Right. And then all of a sudden, 2 months later, it's like, here you go.
Yeah, Lee, that's similar to like when Madden went from the PS3 to a PS4. They give you less stuff, and then when they add in the original stuff that was included, you're excited about it. That should have been day one where you could map with that drone and do all of those things. Day one.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
And
a
I
big
understand
difference
why
though
they're
with
doing
their
it with the
FPV.
goggles now because they want to sell the new stuff. I totally get that.
But,
See,
but the thing is,
you can watch TV on your goggles from
but
your phone.
here's the thing,
Cast,
I don't know about that because they're not selling the goggles separately right now. You can't buy the goggles.
No,
not yet at least. Not yet.
Right. So I don't think it's a money-making thing. They're going to make way more money once they actually be able to do that, because then they'll sell the goggles to everybody and their mom who wants to upgrade their goggles.
Listen, they're going to make their money first with what they got. They're going to make as much money as they can right now with this whole kit, and then later they're going to come out with the
emptying out their warehouse full of motion controllers. What the fuck?
That's what
the dildo sticks. The dildo sticks.
The first thing I'm going to do when I get that package, I'm going to put that motion controller on eBay and recoup some of my money because I don't want the motion controller.
I'm not interested in that.
Maybe you should try and find some interesting ways to use that motion controller.
There you go.
There you go. Absolutely, right?
Just make sure you keep the lanyard attached to the end of it.
Yeah. Make sure your wife gives it back, Lee. Make sure your wife gives it back.
Does it have haptic feedback?
I know. What the?
But you know what? All I have to say is that Nurk did a review on it, Paul, and what he did. If he says it's awesome, dude, and you know he's a true FPV pilot, he knows his shit. If he says it's good, and you've seen Dobo, if he says it's good, it's good.
And I get that.
And they give honest reviews. They don't bullshit. Ken don't bullshit.
So a lot of people don't understand that a lot of these guys that get these drones, like Billy Kyle, DJI gives them the drones to review, but a lot of them don't get paid for that shit.
No,
it's just most of them don't get paid. They don't have to
keep the drone and stuff.
They don't have to sign something that says it's got to be a positive review and no holding. You got to hold back on negative comments and this and that. It's a free for all.
Yeah,
they can do whatever they want.
They're trying to get content.
But if you bash their product, I mean, really bash their product at the beginning, you ain't gonna get another one.
But if you point out negativities on it, that's where they understand the situation. It's not like they're bashing it, like if somebody finds something wrong.
They're not going to stick it in the blender on day one.
Yeah, if you find something wrong with it, you got to speak up about it because how else are they going to find out? And you have to let your viewers know.
Because ultimately,
that's why I like watching
QC
Ken.
People, because they don't do shit for QC.
That's why I like watching Ken. Ken's upfront about everything.
Absolutely, Ken.
Listen, just raise your hand. Who's getting it?
I will in time. Yeah.
Max buys it.
Sure, absolutely.
I have other plans. Plans for it though. I'm not buying it.
I'll start looking in a month, Troy.
Oh yeah, I'm not buying it for have fun.
I'm not
buying it for marketplace, man.
I'm buying that thing for commercial work.
Yeah, I'm not buying it so I can fly it around my front yard. That ain't happening. My 107's being done on September 10th. I'm gonna start pushing shit. Me and
3 weeks for me.
People, and it's going to be used. It's going to be used.
I don't know that it's honestly. I have to get my hands on it. Like I said, I'll have it. I think tomorrow. So
now, did you see that one shot Ken did through the house?
Yeah.
He did that in normal mode.
Yeah,
stabilization.
That's what I do with all my squirt stuff.
Yeah. That was a damn good video.
It was. Don't need a camera. You don't need a handheld gimbal and a camera anymore, dude. Look at that. Right?
I mean, it looked pretty damn good to me. I like fly-throughs. Alicia FPV is another one. She flies around the properties with her FPV quad, and it looks cool as shit.
But but the inside of the houses, she doesn't use any quads. She uses a regular Sony A7 III, and with a gimbal. But I'm sure she's gonna start using the Avata now.
She won't. She won't, and she already said why. She doesn't like being able to adjust from indoor to outdoor lighting. So for her to be able to, she doesn't like automatic exposure changes, which I get. Like, you know what I mean? If you want to shoot the inside, shoot the inside. If you want to shoot the outside, shoot the outside. To me, right now, it's such a gimmicky place for the real estate thing that it doesn't really, it's something I can overlook, like the inside to outside. Having that ISO change for that brief second or being able to speed ramp through it. And I think the client is so new that they're like, oh, this is cool. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. There's a lot of three-quarters of the clients wouldn't even notice that differential that pops into place within a matter of 2 seconds.
Of them
right.
Yeah.
No,
you know what I mean?
And guys,
there's people that are perfectionists. Yeah, exactly.
And guys, Jonathan says it right here. Jonathan Jackson says it right here, dude. It's the truth, dude. DJI does a great job listening to everybody on what they want and what they're looking for, and they give it to us in time.
You know, there was one thing that upset me about this entire freaking
Where's our
product.
carbon DJI?
Is that they set it out without they sold it without a controller.
This guy can only last so long.
Yeah,
dude. If it's anybody that can fly that DJI FPV, no one can fly like Max.
No one can fly like that, man.
No way, man. Not like
I just don't care about breaking it no more, you know.
Pilot out there, right there.
Hey, I saw you try and fly through the pavilion and you smacked the wood a couple times. I saw that.
Oh yeah. Oh, you saw that? Yeah.
Trying to fly through the center.
You know how tiny that whole, literally, the drone just fit, man. I only had to try it twice. I went through the second time.
You know who posted the video of that?
Yeah,
Quadcopters and Tech. Tony. Yeah.
I've never seen anybody fly the DJI FPV like Max does. Max flies it like it's a 5-inch regular traditional quad.
Yeah.
Send that shit.
You're getting too used to it.
Hey, Max, you got to help me find a good deal on the Avata.
$50.
Well, first I got to get mine, okay? And then we'll work on yours.
See,
well,
it was
Troy,
I guess
then yours.
I guess it's just because I'm coming from traditional freestyle, but like when I flew your FPV drone in Chicago, I for some reason I didn't like it. It was
It's
just
different.
It's
something
different.
I get used to.
It's floaty, right, Mike? Matt, it's floaty, right?
It's very floaty. It's
that's the thing. You got to learn.
Hesitates.
You got to learn to use more pitch to send yourself down. You know?
It's
different for sure.
I think.
Like when I flew yours, Troy, is like, I miss this guy.
I know.
Because that's how mine fly, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had fun flying his Sedora, and I flew Ken's 3-inch Banggood too. That was fun.
Well, I'm hoping to fly that Sedora again pretty soon after I repair it because it took a little ride off the top of my Jeep at 45 miles an hour down the highway.
Oh, geez.
You forgot it was up there, right?
You forgot it was up there?
Yeah.
Oh.
So what'd you break on it? What'd you break?
I toasted a couple motors for sure. I ripped off the battery straps.
Little repair work to do.
I've got a little bit of repair to do. It ripped off the antennas.
Oh, jeez.
So I finally got everything prepared for the Nazgul. I got the arms, everything. I got a camera coming, a GoPro coming, and Dono sent me an ESC, but
the Blitz.
It's a 30 by 30, bro. It's not a 20 by 20. So I might have
just
to
let it
send
hang
it.
out. It's okay.
I'm gonna have to send it back to I might have to send it back to Race Day Quads again.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe you could use it, but I forgot that thing's all enclosed, so you can only fit that 20 by 20 in there.
Yeah, if you didn't have the side panels, Matt, you would fit.
Well, it has 30 by 30 holes, but I don't feel like running eight freaking mounting screws.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'd rather just return it because the 45 amp ESC 30 by 30 is the same price as the 55 amp ESC 20 by 20. So, and the 55 amp is what they're selling in the Evokes now. So that's the one I'm going to go after. It's the iFlight Blitz.
So I got a question for you guys. So like my Sedora, it had a 50 amp ESC, and I bought another one just because I'm going to build another Sedora. It's a 60 amp. Do I need to do anything different at all when I set that up?
No.
Should be exactly the same.
No, I don't think so. Maybe no, you shouldn't even have to set your battery voltage in Betaflight. You shouldn't have to.
No.
Well,
should be the same thing.
I just dumped the old file in there.
Yeah, no, you should be good. You should be good. Yeah, there's nothing. Yeah, that's not going to hurt anything. Nemo in the house. What up, Nemo?
What's up, bro?
Tom,
did you build that Cinewhoop yet to DJI's liking and their standards?
You like that? Yeah. Tom got his Avata already.
Did he?
But I'm sure you could build one cheaper, and then you got to think about your time as well, because I mean to build a drone, you're spending 6 hours with tuning and stuff, you know.
Yeah, Bill did a show, Drone Therapy, with Maddie and Nemo. It was funny, dude. On who
we had fun. We had a lot of fun.
On comparing if you could build, if Nemo can build a cheaper, but make it like the Avata.
Yeah.
Me personally, I don't think you can, because you got to think about DJI Avata has sensors. It has
you got
GPS.
safety.
It's got all that shit in there. So
I mean,
you
could have
might
that.
get away with it.
Yeah.
You could still make a great cinewhoop like the Avata without the sensors and stuff. You could do it just as fine. You know.
Well, you're not going to be able to build one like it until the 03 air unit's released anyway. Right?
So
Right. Good
Exactly,
point.
which is what we were talking about. And the 03 air units are reportedly supposed to be upwards of $300. So
okay, so I heard something about the 03 air unit, and
don't have remote ID in it.
Yeah, well,
That's the rumor.
Yeah, okay, so a friend of a friend, let's just say it's somebody who's, like at Rotor Riot. They have it apparently in their hand, and it is GPS enabled. It has GPS on board.
I wouldn't be surprised at all.
So it has GPS on board.
Geofenced.
So that's kind of what they're talking about. But here's the deal: how could geofencing work? How could geofencing work on a VTX?
I don't think it'll be GPS type like we get on our
quads.
Remember,
it's like iNav
back to I think what it is it's going to be remote ID.
It's remote ID and GPS rescue. Remote ID compliant and GPS rescue.
You can flip a GPS rescue.
I guarantee it'll be geofenced somehow.
I can't see that happening.
How could you do it through a VTX? What's it going to do? Cut off your video and fall out of the sky?
Yeah, you can't.
But it talks to the flight controller.
Okay, but what if I don't hook up my flight controller to return to home or anything? I don't hook
because
that up.
the automatic signal.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. I don't know how it is possible for a VTX to do geofencing, but
yeah.
I think it'll be remote ID compliant.
I think so
too. If it is GPS, it'll be just like a GPS enabled.
I could see that. That
would be kind of cool. That would explain it being $300.
That would explain it being $300. You get a GPS. You get a GPS that could maybe do return to home. You're getting a camera that's as good as the Avata that you can run through gyro flow. You don't need a GoPro. I mean,
these guys got to pay. These guys got to pay attention, man, because even though it's not a competition to them, it is, because you got Walk Snail out there now, and their video is spectacular.
It got really improved. They improved the shit out of it.
And they're only charging $160 for their units. So how do you justify doubling the price? You know what I mean?
Choices.
But DJI can double the price because now you have an onboard GoPro.
Very true with that camera. But that camera,
the GoPro 11 is going to put that to shame, because GoPro isn't going to stand back and let this happen.
I feel DJI is like right behind GoPro, but they're not GoPro yet.
I agree.
No. But they're right behind there.
They are. You're right, Max. Max, you're right.
You can't tell the difference.
Right,
like
on a quad size, you're not going to put one on
with that 155-degree field of view. Dude,
that's huge.
Dude, you don't need a damn GoPro.
You can buy and put on your other quads. They're never going to compete with GoPro.
Yeah, I understand that, but if you spend $629 on an Avata, or you build your own cinewhoop, which is going to cost you $500-600, and now you're dumping another $400 in another GoPro.
It depends on your use case. I mean, if you're flying mountain flying and stuff, you're not flying the Avata. I'm telling you, you're not.
Troy, that new 03 air unit changes everything. I'm telling you. No more GoPros. We're not going to do GoPros
next Fly Zone meetup, I'm going to bring the Avata and brick that shit. And Troy's going to go out and be like, hell yeah, I'm getting one.
Did you like that video, Max? I did. Did you like that video? It's all about you, man. I had to do it.
I mean, I love the concept because it'd be great for flying over water and stuff with the return to home and all that. It has its use case. I'm not saying I'm not against buying it, but it's not a priority for me, for sure.
The fuck you?
No. And the only reason I'm going to buy it is if I know I can get my money back out of it. That's the only reason I plan on doing it. I don't need it. I don't need it for a daily, a fun driver. I really don't. I have plenty of quads to do that. No,
I didn't buy it because I needed it. I bought it because I wanted it.
But you're going to utilize it.
I'm going to utilize it. Maybe. I'm going to try it. Right. So I'm going to make some videos. I'm going to utilize it. I'm going to try it for maybe some client work and things like that. But really, the key factor to me is, like I said, if the new goggles work or do not work with the old Vista units. If it doesn't work with Vista units, I'm out.
I'm going to tell you something right now. I can almost put money on it that it will in a matter of time.
I know it will. That's why I bought it. So I bought it because I'm waiting for that morning that I wake up and I see all the threads everywhere. That's like, update. I'm like, cool. I already have it. I don't got to buy it now. I have it. I'm used to it. All I got to do is do the firmware update, do it, and then we're good to go.
And you think that's in a couple of months?
Yeah, definitely.
I say so. Maybe about a couple months, probably.
I don't know. I don't know. They want to sell those. They want to sell those air units. They don't want you buying them goggles.
Yeah, but they're going to sell air units with the new goggles.
Yeah.
They're going to sell more air units with the goggles. They're not going to sell less.
Could you imagine how many goggles they'll sell? You know how many air units and Vista units are out there right now? Tons.
What they need to do is run out of stock on the V2 goggles. That's what they need to do. That's what they're waiting on. They need to sell all their V2 goggles. That's the only expendable product in this entire lineup right now.
Which they've pretty much done. They're out of stock on DJI.
Right. So if they get rid of all their V2 goggles, perfect. Just then make the O3s compatible with all the past stuff. Make it with the O3 unit or the goggles too. Whatever you.
I personally think it'll all work.
Confusing. Yeah.
Goggles too.
All right, who's playing with the admin controls?
I know.
Stop
touching buttons.
But I got to be honest with you, bro. My Vistas now and my V2 goggles are more than sufficient enough for me.
Yeah, no, they're great.
They really are.
Oh, they're awesome, dude. I'm happy with mine.
Some people complain they're too heavy on your head. They're this.
I don't think
I'm okay with it.
6 months ago.
I'm okay with it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never thought that. I've never thought they're too heavy or they're too this. But if they could be a smaller form factor, I'm not going to complain about that.
Well, yeah, I mean, they're going to be OLED screens. You get the touchpad. You can actually hook them up to your phone and watch movies.
That is cool, though.
You know they're going to be dual boot, so they're going to have two pieces of firmware on it, right?
Yeah, yep. Actually, I think they will. Hopefully, they make it to where you don't have to keep binding everything.
Yeah,
that would be nice. You don't have to bind back and forth, but
and look how long the V2s have problems with the dual boot.
Yeah, that would also
they still do.
Model select on it.
They still do.
Yeah, it depends on what firmware you're on, for sure.
Well, yeah, now firmwares you got to be careful because if you upgrade, you're not going to be able to root your goggles. So you got to be careful what you upgrade to.
And you know somebody's going to hack the new ones.
Well, they just put out a new firmware for the V2 goggles because now they're compatible with the Avata. But if you do that upgrade, you're losing your root. You're losing your root. So you're losing your 1200 milliwatt hack for your FPV quads.
So wait, is that true then? You don't get the 1200 with the root? You don't get 1200? Or I thought the root was some other exploits that were available. I didn't think that included the...
It's part of it. Yeah, it's the 1200. It's the 1200 at 50 with the 50 megabits. And then what else? There's another, the hacks you can get through Betaflight to put some OSD info on.
Right. I knew about that, but I didn't think the 1200 was a part of that. Maybe I'm wrong. I didn't know. Yeah. Dude, you know what I use? I use V1 goggles. That's what I fly with. 99.9% of the time I fly with.
Well, that's right. You still have the V1s. That's right.
I have V1s and V2s. My V2s are sitting on the shelf in a case over here, and I bring them with me on professional jobs as a backup in case something happens to my V1s.
So wait, Lee, let me get this. Wait, the V1s.
I think I've flown my V2s twice.
The V1s are in 720 and the V2s are in 810.
810. And then the V2s are dual band. The V1s are only 5.8. That's the only difference.
Right.
And I have no reason. I have no reason for dual band because I'm flying all Vistas and air units. I don't fly a DJI FPV drone.
You can use two DJI controllers though, right, for the Avata, right?
The motion controller.
There's only two. There's one with
not the black one. Not the black one. No.
Black one.
What sucks because the black one's the one that I use.
Yeah.
You can't use that one though.
That would be nice though if they got that going too.
Oh, it's just the one. The one.
But not yet, at least. Not yet, at least, unless they make the air units compatible.
But here's the cool thing about the DJI Avata. You got head tracking with those goggles.
That makes no sense to me. I saw them using that, and I'm like, you're flying like a fucking idiot. I see them, they're like, oh, look over here. Oh, let me control it. I'm like, why are we just making things harder for ourselves to fly?
That's part of the problem.
The head tracking looks dumb to me.
If you can only use that one set of, the controller, again, for spares, you're going to have another controller. You can't just use something that you've already had to fly.
Listen,
it just.
All I know, Troy, is this
system. Just
all I know.
Right now, I have two of the black DJI FPV controllers. That's all I have for remotes. I have two of them. So if push comes to shove and everything moves over to the new one, I'll sell those and I'll just switch out to the new one. But I just try not to overthink it. I just try to keep it simple. Whatever works for me, whatever works. Right?
I mean, absolutely.
I'm
it works for you guys, go ahead, Matt.
No, I'm not in a hurry. I'm not in a hurry to pick this thing up, and Until I get to where I want to be. That head tracking feature though is pretty freaking cool.
It was.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
It's
Bobby was stoked. Bobby was stoked. Bobby
We've
was
been
excited.
using the head tracking in airplanes for a long time now.
Yeah, you can. It's already out. It's not anything new.
Been there for a long time.
It's just
but
it
that,
worked.
but
It
why?
worked.
It
Why is it
integrated
better?
into one of the drones.
How often do you Stevie Wonder when you're flying?
I don't know,
mean,
but
you're gonna be doing
how
that.
I see a lot of pilots doing that shit.
how often have you done it on purpose though? Like,
yeah,
you
but
know,
now you're going to be Stevie Wonder, and it's going to be like you're going to fly into a wall. I mean,
you see what Tom said?
I think it's about
head tracking is awesome with the motion controller. Don't knock it till you try it.
I'm sure it is, but honestly, I don't think I would be interested in the motion controller or motion tracking. Either one, they're gimmicky to me. I mean, I think to go out there and play with it, have fun. If you're out in the field and you're there with your kids and you want to show them a good time, it sounds great. If you're a professional FPV pilot, I'll never use motion head tracking ever. I'll never use that remote controller ever on a job. I mean,
I agree. I totally agree with you.
Just
Lee.
have fun
I totally
with it.
agree with you.
Yeah,
if you want to take full advantage of an FPV drone, the head motion and the dildo stick, you ain't gonna do much with it.
It's a niche thing. It's for fun. It's not something that's meant to.
And I'm sure it is fun. I'm not saying it's not, because everybody who's picked it up on a YouTube video I've watched, you're like, dude, this is fun. I'm sure it is.
Well, it's just
it's something for fun. Yeah.
It's like selling the motion.
This is all
controller.
business, people. There's no fun in FPV.
Okay, you
It's
sell
all
the
business.
you sell the motion controller with the Avata, right? And
There's
you sell
fun in
only
FPV.
the motion controller. So the people that buy it are going to fly it with the motion controller, and they're going to want to get out of sport mode into manual, and now they're fucking stuck because you can't fly manual with the God damn you! Stop doing that.
There's gonna be Max.
I love you, man. I love your face, man. I love your face, man.
It just puts
Max
people
is
in a
going to be
weird.
able to buy a whole bunch of those because.
Oh, for sure. I can't wait.
Can't wait to buy a bunch
Come on,
of what?
Marketplace.
Well, because people aren't going to know how to fly manual.
Oh no.
Hey, Matt, did you show Lee your tattoo?
I did.
No,
I saw it.
it's in the middle. Yeah, he's seen it before. It's in the middle of It's still
Yeah, keep
scarred.
keep
Scabbed
still
just a little
healing.
bit.
Still
Very
healing
small
there.
spots, but it's almost pretty much done by now. So, yeah.
But yeah, guys, everybody in the chat, dude, 46 watching, please make sure you hit the like button if you like what you're hearing. And if you guys have any Q&As, if you have any questions, feel free to throw them out at us, and we'll give you the answers.
Maddie will answer everything.
Best to our knowledge.
What?
Maddie's got them all.
Damn, I don't even know how to spell. I'm losing my mind.
Worked on fun. It did work for me.
Hey, Maddie, how you spell DJI?
That's my
Very carefully. Slowly.
Here, Maddie, I'll help, man.
Thank you.
I like those plates that you got.
Damn, we
Yeah,
got
those are
45
cool, right?
people in the house. We got 45 motherfucking people in here.
Yeah, hit the like button, guys. It helps the algorithm, man.
And you should take a poll. How many are going to buy the Avata?
Yeah, and we have an announcement to make tonight too for Quad Mafia Meetup. So Troy will answer. Troy will give out the good news. We got the Quad Mafia Meetup. Go ahead, Troy.
Oh,
Where's
well, I
my-
better.
I'll be there.
Better read my cue cards.
Yeah. Did you? We rehearsed this. Come on, get with it.
So the Quad Mafia
Oh, shit.
meetup in 2023 is going to take place in Eagle River, Wisconsin.
Hell yeah.
Sponsored
August-
by Dji Avata.
Wow, we got some sponsors already. I'm not gonna say
POS.
who I got already. I'm not gonna say who I got already. You guys are gonna be shocked who I got already.
That is going to be August 4th, 5th, and 6th of 2023. I'm working on the details on that, and I'll disseminate that to the rest of the Quad Mafia here, and we'll let that information flow out to the rest of the world.
Yeah, we'll put it on Facebook too as an event and stuff soon. And soon as Lee gets started with the logo.
Yeah, I will. And hey, I want to say
love
what
it.
up to 608. I was in the stream
Yes,
last night.
608. I just said what's up to him.
I
Yeah.
love their reaction. You guys ever watch that on their stream that they do? I told them they need to come on the show next Sunday or the next
Awesome.
Sunday that we do one. 608. I told them I'd hop on the Discord and give them the info.
Hey, put your YouTube channel in the link 608 so everyone can subscribe to your channel, brother.
Yeah. He's so cool. He's all laid back and like.
Make him a moderator.
Yeah, I'll make a moderator.
Yeah,
You know what?
608
Yeah, I don't have
PP.
another screen here. Let me try to do that.
I had their stream up. My office flooded, so I was like reorganizing my office for like 4 hours last night, and I just had them up on the stream. It was a good one.
You flooded. What happened?
They go late night. We've had a lot of heavy rain, and I've just had it came through on one side of my office. I mean, we had 3 inches of rain an hour for 2 hours.
That's pretty bad when you're on the second
That was real bad.
Paul Feinberg in the house.
Yeah.
Producer Paul, what is up?
Producer Paul in the house.
Oh my goodness.
Hold on.
What are you?
I got something for Producer Paul, dude. Hold up a second.
Oh no. Are you going to really?
What's
What
up,
is that?
Paulie?
Hold on. I got something for Producer Paul. Producer Paul. You ready? You ready?
Uh-oh.
He's gonna eat the mic. Somebody take a screenshot of this. Somebody take a screenshot.
It's like ready, set, go with drones eating.
Oh my god.
I can't do it like you, Paul. I can't do it like you. You do it the best, Paul.
Well, we now know who wants the motion controller.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
I'll send it to you when I get it, bud.
You can have mine.
Yeah, you can have mine. I'm not interested.
I don't want it anymore.
Paul does it the best. Let's see here. Okay, I need to make 608 moderator, right? You said that?
Yes. Yeah, 608 needs to be a mod. So does One Vision Aerial and Paul.
Dude, Dustin's not moderator? Are you serious?
No. Nope.
All right, cool. Let me get these guys up.
What do we got here, Lee? What are we showing? You streaming something?
Oh yeah, I just put up. Well, we were just talking about fly-throughs. Oh, you can turn it down though.
Oh, you want me to turn the music? You want me to turn the music
No,
down?
yeah, turn it off. It's fine. No, turn it off. Turn it off. Yeah. So this was filmed with Not and Avata.
Hold on, let me turn the music off.
Maddie,
I already did. I've already got it off.
It's
I'm
fine.
running
It's
it
off.
from here.
So this house, remember, Maddie, I told you I did a fly-through in a house the other day, and then my prop exploded.
Oh yeah. You told me about it.
Right as you got out.
Right as I flew out of the house, the prop exploded, and she went down. But anyway, I was just showing you a little fly-through. So this was in not manual mode. We were talking about how he was flying it and whatever. You know, Gobo was not flying it in manual. That's how I fly the squirt when I do these fly-throughs.
Yeah, why? You know, there's no reason to fly manual mode.
No, why would you? And everyone's like, if you don't fly manual, you're not an FPV pilot. I'm like, well, cool.
Yeah,
I guess I'm not an FPV pilot. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
Michael, hit Lens Capture Online also and Northside Hawk, please.
No problem.
That's nice work, Lee.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, this house is pretty dope, though, huh?
Yeah.
A lot of open room concept there.
Yeah, I like the MC Escher, except for this light here. Look at this light.
See, could you imagine running through this, not having to worry about putting a GoPro in and setting up the GoPro and doing all that shit and just fucking firing it up and flying?
Yes and no. I'm real skeptical about the Avata until I try it.
Decent alike, you got to give it a shot, right? You like the color grade stuff.
Yeah,
so.
I do, but every single piece of footage, with the exception of Matty Hapoya that I've seen, looks way too sharp to me.
Yeah.
Looks way too sharp. So I'm going to go through it, and the other thing is it's locked at 60 frames a second. So you can't go to 30 frames a second right now.
Right
not
there.
Not yet.
Not yet. I'm sure it'll come out.
That firmware. They'll firmware that one.
So therefore, you can't do the lower shutter speed to hit the 180 rule. So in darker environments, it's going to be a little harder to manage.
It looks pretty good in auto, though, from what I saw. But I'm not a huge freak of.
Yeah. No, I mean, for me, I'm like
all day.
The other thing that. I love is the fact that you get gyro data now, so you can run it through gyro. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yep. I won't use Rocksteady. I won't. I'm gonna post process it. So the fact that you can do that is what sold me on it. But here's the thing that sucks about it. I film in 4:3 most of the time. I don't film in 16:9.
Right.
Oh yeah.
So as of right now, I don't think there is an option on the Avata to film in 4:3. It's only 16:9.
Yeah. So why do you prefer 4:3?
Yeah, why do you do that?
Okay, so Maddie, so when you're filming in 4:3 and it's more of a square, right?
Yeah.
When you stabilize, it has a lot more room to move around inside. If it's stretched like this, then you're zooming in on this image and it looks like shit. You're losing that true 4K. When you film in a 4K 4:3, you start off with more pixels.
Gotcha.
So when you stabilize,
you're right.
it actually it flattens it into a linear shape that looks more, 4K.
Yep.
So on the Avata, as of right now, I don't think there is a 4K 4x3. It's just 4K.
I'm not
Right,
sure.
there's no-
I don't think
there's
so.
no
So as soon as you
There will be.
stabilize, you're not in 4K anymore. You may export to 4K, but you're zooming in
But
to stabilize.
It's not true 4K.
So that's why I'm not sold on it yet. I mean, I think it's great. I bought it. I'm going to try it.
It'll come through firmwares, I'm sure.
I think you're right.
But when you export, you're exporting it at 16:9.
Yeah, so you export it. So you film. So on the Avata and the GoPro, if you film it 16:9 and you stabilize, you export it 16:9 still. But you're zooming in to. Have you ever stretched a 4K image
cropping,
out?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Cropping.
Cropping.
So if you do a 4K 4x3, then you're cropping in. It's not 3840 by 2160. It's more like 2830 by whatever.
Right.
So when you're zooming, you can actually export, and you're not losing resolution. So that's why I film it 4x3.
Same here.
Got it.
That's good, man. I only use the stabilization. That's whatever's on the POS, which is rock steady. I don't do anything extra.
And then so that's the other thing too. Yeah, like Troy just said, the GoPro, the Hero 10, you can film at 5.3K.
Yeah.
4x3.
Yep.
You're not going to get that on the Avata. Right now you're getting 16:9. So you're already crippled.
I will be honest. I will be honest with you. I've seen DJI in the past up their resolutions on some of their
absolutely.
camera
Maddie, I'm with you. That's why I bought it.
That would be kind of cool if they.
I'm a believer
because I bet you that 1/1.7-inch sensor can push that if it really wanted to.
I think it could.
Has anybody done night video with that thing yet?
Yeah, I've seen some low light videos with it.
It's only got a 2.8 aperture fixed aperture.
But
so
you know what? You know what else sucks? The GoPro. The GoPro sucks at night too. It's terrible.
You think so? I like my 10. My 10 records very well at low light. I've never had a problem with it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a low light.
I'm a pixel peeper, and I can tell you that it sucks.
Yeah,
it's not perfect, sure, but it does way better than whenever I do nighttime with POS. I try to strap on the GoPro and take that footage and use it. The POS is horrible.
I would say that the Avata is probably as good as the GoPro at night. Okay. They're comparable, and I don't think either one are great.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're passable. If you got a YouTube channel and you just want to post stuff, it looks great.
Yeah.
If you're trying to use it for commercial stuff, it's going to be a stretch.
Yeah.
No problem. 608. No problem.
Athix said slap of bones. Believe it or not, Dono got a DJI NDA, and under that NDA, he built 3D printed parts for the Avata before he even did his reviews.
I know, I saw that.
He's got a mount for the top, and he's calling it a what the hell was the name?
Bad Idea or something?
It was a goofy name. He does that shit with his. He put a mount on it for a GoPro, and he also put something around it for the ducks, like bumpers for the ducks, like foam bumpers. He built something for that too.
Paul, dude, we don't want to see you fly that, Paul.
Put a GoPro on it, then to rectify camera problems, then why buy it?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, a lot of people like the way it flies, and to be honest, like my situation was with Nemo on Wednesday night, it's the features that are built into it compared to building your own, and you're going to end up at about the same price, if not more.
Yeah.
I see the appeal. I see the appeal. Now, for an everyday flyer,
new people for sure.
Like an everyday flyer, like somebody that doesn't do 107 work or something like that.
The only thing I want out of DJI is a freaking Phantom 5. Where is it?
Now you're shitting in one hand and wishing in the other.
One of the best cameras they ever put on a camera drone with a mechanical shutter.
Yeah,
I don't think DJI will ever make another Phantom.
No, they won't.
And you know why? I think the image of a Phantom is so problematic. Every newscast, every negative photo you've ever seen,
a Phantom.
It's always a Phantom. I think it's tarnished that image will. Yes. I don't think that form factor will be used again.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool though, because it is one of the best cameras they've ever made, and for a consumer level, and it's still, it's still sufficient to this day.
It was my first drone.
And here's the other thing: as a commercial operator, Part 107, do it for a living. All these people are going to go out and buy the Avata and think they can go do these one shots.
I know.
Do all of those things
it's bugging me.
And lower the prices.
It's a pilot, not the drone.
It's just.
You're right though, Max. But you know what? Actually, because I thought the same thing when I'm watching it. I'm like, dude, this is going to be bad for business. Everybody's going to go out and think they're going to do this. But then, refreshingly, I tuned into Russ from 107 Drones, and I watched him fail miserably at trying to fly 51
in
drones.
manual mode every time he went straight to the ground. Yeah, he tried.
No diss on Russ, dude. I like Russ.
Tried. He was getting pissed too. He was getting pissed.
But it made me snap back and be like, oh, it's all about the skill, isn't it?
Bro, he had the balls to put that on a video too.
No,
I
you know what? No diss on Russ. I'm glad he did it. And actually, it's funny because he actually just gave up at some point. Like, I'm going to try this later. You know,
he started cussing me under his breath. You can hear it.
Yeah.
He's like,
I need to get more practice, and I think I should have.
And that's great. I think it's good. But like I said, it was like this contrast. One hand, I was like, dude, everyone's going to be doing this. It's going to piss me off. And then I saw him fail, and I'm like, maybe not everyone's going to be doing this.
He showed in the eyes of a true beginner, and I got to give him credit
for
exactly.
That's
awesome. That video for putting his mistakes out there, you know.
I actually hope it does drive more people into the hobby. I hope it does.
Absolutely. It does. It does.
Absolutely.
The more people that are in the hobby and spending money, the more these companies are going to be innovating on their products because they have more cash flow. So
that's where the conversation comes into play. Where they, to be honest, they should have put the Avata out first before the DJI FPV drone. In my opinion, it should have been. It should have come first.
I agree.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But
candies and nuts, bro.
Whatever. It is what it
is. Hey, Paul. Good night, Paul. Thanks for coming in, Paul. Go spend time with your wife.
Hey, bye. Good night, Paul.
Good night, Paul.
But for the guys that own a DJI FPV drone kit already, you know, to just spend the $629 on the quad itself, and it works with the stuff you already have, can't go wrong, really.
But here's the thing, guys.
Puts them in a different market, just like us. We have freestyle quads, right? But I want a Cinewoop.
Yeah.
I don't have one.
This is a breakthrough for GPS pilots, for people that are interested in getting to FPV, and I think this Avata will do it, get more people into FPV. And let me tell you guys, if you guys are interested, anybody here in the chats that are interested, or any of the viewers are interested in getting to FPV, listen, guys, doesn't hurt to try. Do it, man. Do it. Trust me, you're going to love FPV. I'm telling you. Don't be scared to try FPV. Just do it, guys. You guys will love it.
Can't be anywhere me.
Listen, I'm telling you.
Remember, FPV is not a crime.
Right. And
it's not.
All I gotta say,
I know a forest preserve officer that would think differently about that one.
Yeah, I haven't worked in a year, so things have changed.
All I gotta say too is just send it. That's it.
I'm telling you guys, try FPV, guys. Don't be scared, dude. Just try it, guys. And plus, it's Avata. It's not like what we fly, the 5-inch. This is good for you, GPS.
That is
pilots.
very true.
This will be good for you guys. You guys will love this experience.
I mean, I understand. I don't know if you break it up. It's $650 goggle, $625 drone. It's understandable.
It's a good buy.
It is modular. It is modular.
And the fact that they made it modular with the parts, and then you could probably change the motors out here sooner or later, they made a good call by doing that, because
they did a good job with this.
Why they didn't do that with the DJI FPV drone, I have no fucking idea. But
so now is that geo-fenced?
Of course.
Okay. Red Jinx FPV in the house.
Yeah. And there's certain settings you got to be careful of, because like there was a moment where Dono was doing a fly through in a house, and he hit the ceiling because it went into return to home, and it didn't catch on, and it went straight up and nailed the ceiling. Those little things people need to keep mind of.
It's off the chandeliers.
They need to keep mind of that, you know. But
guys, I flew with Jinx this week. Oh my god, dude! The dude was teaching me how to do the inverted yaw spin perfectly, dude. The dude does it so perfectly, dude.
Nice.
The dude's a good pilot, bro. That's all I have to say.
What's wrong with what's wrong, Jonathan? Just curious. What do you mean by that? Because the flight time I think is pretty damn good. 12 minutes on a Cinewoop. Not bad.
Yeah, 10 minutes tops. That's good.
10 to 12
I
on the
might get
POS.
12 minutes on my squirt with a Lion battery.
And that's weird. It's surprising too, because when Ken compared it to a 4S battery or a 6S, it's really it's lightweight and smaller than I thought it was.
It's a Lion. It is not a lipo. It's
a Lion. It's like this.
I don't know.
It's a little bit. It's a tiny bit bigger than this.
And they say it in the FPV too, and it's crazy how much power they can get out of those Lions.
It's like this size, a little bigger.
I learned my lesson trying to get too much power out of a Lion, though. Remember that picture I posted in my GoPro that looked like a octagon, or like it was like squished? It was like skewed and slanted.
Dude, I don't want this.
I tried doing a power loop with a Lion battery, full send on the Evoke, and man, it was not good. I overamped the flight control, the battery basically, and it dipped below, and the flight controller said bye-bye, and it turned off upside down, fell about 300 feet onto concrete.
You know what, Troy? You are right. It is a lithium ion.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
I did not know that.
That was a lipo too.
No, that's a good thing because then you don't have to worry about it sitting fully charged.
No.
You don't have to worry about
every DJI battery is a
Lens
Lion.
Capture said you got 12 minutes full throttle.
Well, the DJI FPV drone is a lipo, isn't it?
Nope, it's a Lion.
Is it really?
I don't think so. Are you sure?
Yes.
Yeah, it looks like a Lion. Yeah.
Oh, now I'm gonna double check
that's
that
why you can't get that power.
I'm pretty sure I just looked it up. It's a Lion.
Yeah, 10, 12 minutes full throttle, going crazy with it. You'll get 10, 12 minutes. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So the flight time's nothing new. If you put a Lion in a Cinewhoop, you're going to get the same amount of time. It's not. It's physics.
No, it is a lipo. It's a 6S lipo, 25.2 volt, 2,000 milliamp.
And the DJI FPV.
The FPV drone is
because it's a lipo.
Yeah, it is.
It would have to be
for that power.
You're doing. Yes. Yeah.
But then what are they doing about telling you to put it to storage charge and all of that stuff?
It does it on its own.
It does it by itself.
Yeah. There's a
it's a smart battery.
That's another advantage of it.
Wait.
That's another disadvantage too, though, because when you're at 0%, you probably still got 20% left in the damn battery. They're just very conservative with their batteries. They always have been.
Right.
But I mean, as far as storage, like you don't get.
As far as storage, it's nice to be a smart battery, but yeah.
I mean, honestly, I'm surprised a battery manufacturer hasn't came out with their own smart batteries.
True.
Yeah, the lipos.
Yeah. Why isn't like China Hobbyline, Tattoo? Why are they not making more compact smart batteries that will smart discharge? They're safer to charge. I mean, they're going to cost you $100, but is it worth it?
Dave from Fly High FPV just made one, and it's a really big one, like a 16,000 milliamp for charging out the field.
Yeah,
it's a lipo, and it's a smart lipo. It's got auto discharging. It's got a digital readout on it and everything. He built it for.
Yeah, I saw that person.
Yeah, it's huge. It's like that. It's like that freaking big. Yeah,
dude, DJI could probably just like come in and be like piss everybody off in the entire market and be like,
and build,
here you go, you want a 4S lipo, a 6S lipo, and be like, God damn DJI, son of a bitch. Yeah, it may be $100, but I don't know, is it worth it if you're? I always think about this more from a business perspective. For me, I'm always coming at it as less of a hobbyist and more of like what makes sense for a business owner. For me to have batteries that I don't have to maintain, I don't have to come home. Sometimes I charge 10 to 12 batteries before a job, and maybe I only use 4 of them. But now I have to come home and discharge them or do something else or whatever and maintain them. It'd be so nice just to be able to charge up 10 or 15 batteries for a job and then just throw them on the shelf and forget about them until the next
time. Try flying 26 packs on a golf course.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, why'd you fly 26
But why don't you take those 8 packs and go outside and rip
18 holes.
Yeah.
18 holes.
Yeah.
Atik's got a good point right here, guys.
Absolutely. It's a full day of flying, plus some warm-up packs.
Yeah.
I would. If I'm making the trip,
plus some ride-alongs afterwards.
I would.
Oh, yeah. When I got a day of drifting, I don't know, 40 packs at least, I would say.
I need
and then there's 2 days of flying. I come home with 100 gigs of footage.
I don't think. Does anybody know the answer to that question? I don't think it has a. I don't think. I don't know where that came from.
Can't go 400 feet.
It should be.
Oh, of course it can.
Yeah, I'm sure it can. I don't know.
Maybe he's talking about the height.
Yeah.
I'll be the first one to use it to dive.
No, it should be able to do 400.
1400 feet, here we come.
Yeah,
DJI's limit on their heights are usually like 1,649 feet or something like that on all their drones. 1,649, I believe it is. Something like that.
Well, it'll be interesting when they geofence that.
Which they already have. Oh, the height.
The height.
I got to tell you, I've been flying DJI now for a little while. A few years, I think.
Me too.
I've never had a problem with the geozones.
Yeah, but
I've never had a problem.
Remote ID is going to change a whole lot of stuff. There's a whole lot of stuff in there that's coming down.
Well, hopefully the remote ID will loosen up the DJI zones a little.
They're not done.
You know, hopefully DJI's geozones will loosen up a little with remote ID.
Wait till 108. Wait till
the FAA is starting to take more control.
Part 108, maybe. If you part 108.
Yeah, but even 107.
Wait till part 108 comes, and then we'll be good. We'll be good for us.
Operations.
Listen, with remote ID on your drone, the FAA takes over more of the responsibility of where you're flying than DJI's GeoZone does, because they're the ones monitoring where you're at. So with remote ID on the quad, you would think that the GeoZones from DJI would lighten a little bit, because remote ID is going to end up stopping you flying from where you would normally fly if you're not supposed to.
Nah, that's not the purpose of remote ID.
Oh, I know what the purpose is. I'm just telling you, you would think that it would loosen up a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, but you got to remember, the FAA is not monitoring anything with
ain't nobody going to be monitoring this shit.
Right, it's localized, right?
I mean, what are you going to do? Put somebody in an office across the street from my house? I mean,
hold on. So that's actually a concept. I mean, so here's the thing with remote ID. Why would they not? You're going to start seeing localized data collection boxes in areas. They're going to automatically collect your information.
And it'll be networked.
And they are going to say, oh, there's a drone flying. This is who it was. This is when it was. Yep. So whether or not someone's sitting there with a phone actively watching you, there's probably a device collecting it somewhere.
Yep. You can guarantee there's a device collecting it because
get you just like a red light camera.
They already know. Yeah.
Yes. Just like a red light camera, they'll send your fine in the mail.
Somebody take a picture.
Yeah, I don't know who the hell. Whatever.
I did not touch that. I didn't touch that, Mike. I did not touch that, Mike. To be honest with you.
I did that.
Oh.
It's going to be interesting. That's why they need to give us shielded operations.
Yeah,
that would be nice.
And that'll placate a whole lot of people.
I wish they did it for recreational pilots.
Yeah, I agree.
That's the problem. You might end up doing it for 107 or 108 under 107, but for recreational guys, it's like they're completely fucking forgetting who we are.
Yeah.
Right. You know, it's like we're just a chip off the old block. They don't give a shit.
They're going to force you to be educated on the rules.
Yeah.
What do we do, Troy?
What do we do?
You want to say
I got an FAA meeting actually tomorrow, so I'm being careful what I'm saying on here. They put the F in FAA. How's that?
Yes, they do. That's not the way you said it in the video.
Probably not.
I'm just kidding. Oh, man.
No, I mean, there's a purpose for it, and I understand the purpose, certainly. And it's eventually going to lead to UTM and beyond visual line of sight operations and all those things. So ultimately,
operations,
the problem I think we all have is the Nancys down the street who are going to be out there with their phones, you know,
the
Bluetooth signal, the Karens, the Nancys, whatever.
And the one thing I said about that too is it's weird because a lot of people aren't going to understand it, but I could just see it happening now. The media, you see how they portray drones.
Yeah,
I could just see them coming out with a new at 10 o'clock, a new interface app on Apple and iOS that shows that every drone in your neighborhood. Check it out here.
Idiots will be out there with their phones looking like Pokemon Go.
Exactly.
All over the place.
Jeez, I can see
I don't
the
like.
media
That I
blowing
don't
that
like.
shit up. And then
See, I'm not worried about that because I'm a rip and dip guy.
You know what'll happen, Matt. You know what'll happen. Fucking pricks.
Yeah, the next part.
The lines, man.
I'll have somebody up. They come near me and try to steal my shit and try to hit me.
You definitely don't want to fly alone.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Did you
especially if you got
see,
goggles on.
whose take on that. Never mind.
But let's see. Does anyone have any questions in the chat? Any questions at all on anything? FPV related, Avata related, anything like that? Feel free. Anything on DJI? Max will tell you it sucks. So anything?
I'll fill you in.
Hey, speaking of Nancy, I just shared something with you. This is
and that's exactly what a Nancy looks like.
Yeah, this is when I was in Yellowstone. You ready?
Karen.
That is now part of my camper.
Oh man. That's funny.
It was funny. There was actually like a whole stack of Karen mugs. It was probably the most plentiful name mug that there was there. And they were all dusty, like they'd been there forever. I'm like, what? Everybody's scared to be a Karen or what? Nobody wants to take the Karen mug to the front desk?
My name's not Karen.
Yeah, I got to see that.
I'm buying one.
We got 44 people in the chat. Let's give 44 thumbs up, people. Come on.
Do it.
Absolutely.
I like the background music. Sounds good.
Yeah, I love this music. So Justin says, what do you say? Buy blades on a 5-inch, yes or no?
I say no.
If you want to sound cool, doesn't do anything.
Yeah, if you want to sound cool, I put them on my 7-inch and I didn't like it. I didn't like them.
But they sound awesome though.
I have them on my my 4-inch.
Like putting main cards in your spokes on your tongue.
Hey Maddie, look who we got in the chat, Maddie. Boris the German.
Yeah, I know. I just said
what's up, buddy?
I just said what's up to him. Yeah, I don't like buy blades on my freestyle or like like maybe on a cruiser, like a 7-inch.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it on my 7-inch.
5 blades, you'll go faster. The turning is like,
that's what Jake put.
I suppose efficiency is better
on his quad there at the meetup.
Be careful what you say, Jim, on this stream about FPV sucks. Only we can say it. Only Max can say that.
Block that guy.
Done. Done.
What's up, Jim?
What's up, Jim?
What's up, Jimbo Shot?
Yeah, that's exactly what they're meant for. Buy blades, pretty much speed.
Yeah, speed,
not agility. But I put the buy blades on my 7-inch, and I was getting a ton of jello out of it. Out of my camera, ton.
Yeah, actually, it's funny.
Well, technically, you should be balancing your blades. You know,
I don't have a balancer.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, most people don't.
I probably should get one.
Should we rotate them too?
You mean you should be balancing buy blades, Max? Is that what you're saying?
What'd you
say?
On buy blades, you need to balance them. Is that what you're saying?
You should. Yeah. You should even do tri-blade. Any prop, really. I
mean, I have a balancer. I think I've used it once.
Luckily, they come pretty good, pretty well balanced. Like Gen or Ethics.
Like my airplane, since they're a lot bigger, I do balancing, especially when you go with bigger props.
What do you do to fix them if they're not balanced?
Just use like a little piece of Scotch tape, and you just stick it on, the lighter side, obviously.
What about like removing weight? Is that not a good thing? Like sandpaper on the opposite side?
You can remove as well. Yeah, do a little bit of sandpaper on the one side. Props don't even look pretty anymore.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So guys, I put those on my 7-inch. I put them on my 7-inch, and I was getting a ton of freaking,
I didn't even know they made a balance.
Yeah.
They do. They make them.
It's hard to do, like, obviously. Yeah, it's harder to do, when you get up to 3 and 5 blades and stuff, but usually you always do the singles because they're always heavy on one side, and that's what gives you the vibration.
Yep. Yeah, I definitely, I took them off and put the tri-blades back on my 7-inch, but the bi-blades, I usually run tri-blades on my quads that I freestyle and mess around with, but when I put I actually like the way this flies with bi-blades on it, the 4-inch Apex. It actually flies really well.
My Chimera 4, that's what I use.
Yeah, I love them. They fly well. Plus, you can't get 4-inch props in a different color tri-blade besides black. That drives me nuts. So I didn't. Yeah, but they're good. They work.
So Jonathan Jackson asks. He has a question. Now that you guys have both, would you choose to buy first the original DJI FPV or the Avata Me personally, if you're starting to get into FPV, I would jump on the Avata first, then jump into the DJI FPV. Agree?
You're gonna break the FPV faster.
Yes, without a doubt.
Yeah.
That little guy looks stronger.
Honestly, if you're new to FPV, you're gonna break either one of them.
Because I saw a picture of Ken Dono's, and he had a chunk missing out of his brain, so he had to hit something pretty damn hard for that.
Yeah.
And it wasn't broken; it was just pushed in.
And then I think Tom had a question. Let's see, what do you say?
Yes, you do. Yes, you do, Tom. And I have one.
Yeah.
A concealed weapons permit. No. Concealed carry. Yeah, you do.
It's Wisconsin. We don't care up here.
You guys
Wisconsin's open carry. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm like, you guys are allowed to have the. Yeah, we are here too, technically.
We had one when we went up to Superior there by Troy. That, I mean, you got to have a gun on you. And up there, actually, now they're more worried about the wolf taking over than even bear and that.
Yeah, we had apparently wolves left Colorado a few years ago, which I don't think they did. And so there was
DNR brought them over here.
There was this big vote to bring them back about 2 years ago. And, you know, all the bleeding hearts were like, bring them back. We need the wolves back. And now the big story this year is wolves are killing, like, ranchers, everything. And, you know, it's like this huge eco invasion. It's like, well, what the hell did you think was going to happen?
See them,
they were gone. They were gone for a reason. And then you bring them, y'all bring them back, and now it's causing trouble. So,
it's an apex critter.
Yeah.
Our boy Ken is in the chat. Ken. Please be here.
Hey, Ken.
What up? What up, Ken?
What's up, Ken?
Oh, no, real quick. 608. Yeah, no. The biblades, yeah. I can't find tri-blade in a different color besides black. The tri-bladed props. These are the gem fans, or not gem fans. I don't even remember who they're made by. But that's them. But those are the only ones I can't find them in a different color.
What quad is that for, Matty?
It's for the 4-inch apex. But it's got it's the T-mount. It's got the center with the two mounting holes. Can't find them in anything other than black.
Yeah.
I wanted a different color, so I was like, screw it.
Well, it's kind of like my the baby hawk. Like there's like the orange props that come with it, and then there's some like opaque black ones, and the black ones suck. The orange ones are good. They actually fly really, really nice.
The red ones, or?
Yeah, they're like red, orange, kind of like
the Avons.
Like a burnt.
Avons,
yeah.
I have those.
They fly nice. I like them.
Those nice props. Yeah.
They're kind of ugly.
I have them for my 2.5.
Yeah.
Because those are the ones that come on the Tiny Hawk 2 freestyle, and I love them.
Well, I have them on my baby hawk, Hawk. Yeah.
Oh, yours they're a little bit different.
They're orange and they're like they fly nice, but like they're not
bull nose too, I think, right?
Yeah, they're kind of ugly. Yeah, they are.
Hey Lee, have you tried Vanover's props yet? The Vanny props? Dude, I heard nothing but good things about those props.
What size? Do they come in different sizes or what?
I don't know what size
they
come in.
They make you fly
for the
better
5-inch. Yeah, for the 5-inch. Yeah.
How does that fit?
3.5, I think, with
5
the
more
pitch.
horsepower.
I don't get it.
Man, I really want. Have you guys seen the Whoop Master?
The Whoop Master? Yeah, I know what you're talking about. From Cadillac's Machine Works?
Yeah, Catalyst Machine Works. Well, they have a 4, 5, and a 6. I really want that 6-inch bad.
Yeah, they got a new one they're making, right?
Yeah, I don't know. It's like $1,700 though.
Wow.
Oh, I did not know that.
It's but it's a center lifter.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah, I have to agree. I have to agree with A6 FPV. Dude, GemFan, Mike from GemFan, they got great props, man.
Yeah, I need a center lifter and put my Black Magic camera on there.
Huh.
Yep, that's my next one.
What Night Train
it's called
say?
Inspire 1.
608, thank you.
That works too.
Thank you, 608. Appreciate it, dude. I did not know that. I did not know they came with inserts. Huh. Well, now I know what I'm getting. Hey,
yeah, they come with inserts. I got those too.
The little 4-inch ones.
Yeah.
They're 45. Actually, they're 4.5.
This guy.
This guy.
Get me off of this damn thing.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything.
All right, kiss my ass. Goodbye.
It's Sergio. It's Sergio.
I'm on. That's because I'm on another website and I'm not paying attention to freaking StreamYard.
Maddie, you got a beautiful face, Maddie. You got a beautiful face. Show it off, buddy. Show it off.
So.
The poster boy for DJI.
Shut up. Hey, I like what works. I'm good.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah.
So yeah, anything else, guys? Before we end it, it's like 9 o'clock.
What the hell?
That's it.
Who kicked
Anything
Lee
else?
out?
I didn't kick Lee out.
I was looking at the Whoop Master.
Hey, Troy, what's your famous line, Troy? Say it.
FPV is not a crime. Neither is anything else I do.
And it's and then what do you say after? It's not. It's just not.
It's just not.
It's just not.
So
oh, there's the mount. Okay. Sweet.
So Troy's got a tagline. Max has got a tagline. I feel like I need a tagline now.
Yeah.
Everybody needs one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is it?
I don't know. I'm just saying. I feel like I need one.
You better work on that.
Come up with one, bro.
I don't know. I need a spinoff of what I say. FPV is not fun or something. Not for fun. Business only. Yeah.
Business only.
Strictly business.
Yeah.
So what do you got coming up there, Lee? What projects you working on?
I got a golf course coming here pretty soon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, got a golf course, so that'll be cool. And then an ice arena, hopefully here pretty quick, and maybe in the fall.
Nice.
So we'll see about that. But yeah, some more real estate stuff. A couple more old folks home, which will be cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, just a few mom and pop things.
Yeah, excellent. Well, if you need any tips on the golf course, let me know.
Yeah,
good stuff.
I'll let you know
for
sure.
I just popped the video up on my channel of
the golf course. Yeah, I seen them.
Oh, did you? I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I haven't watched it.
I got golf
beautiful
all over South Florida. I need to go fly one. I've never flown one before.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So my problem, Troy, I guess I'll just ask you right now while we're on the stream. So the course has never done this before, and they are they're having an issue finding time for me to come do it because of the hours of operation of the course.
Right. Well, I mean, do they want to do it when the course is closed, or don't they?
The course is never closed. That's the thing. It's open 7 days a week.
Want some people on the course?
Maybe we hadn't really considered that. Yeah.
I mean, you're flying high enough where you're not,
But I'm probably not going to be flying high enough. I want to do low shots. So we're
you want to get that shot where he swings and takes off.
Off the tee. I'm wanting to do stuff like real low.
You can play 18 and shoot 18 all in one.
Well, take a look at my last video. I had people all over the course, and it ended up being a good thing.
Chris, that's actually not a bad idea. He just said you can play 18. I mean, actually, I'm not much of a golfer, but I have friends who love to golf.
Yeah.
Why not follow them around all 18 holes?
There you go.
And I can just have a golf cart, have everything ready, have them doing their thing, and I can just kind of move from hole to hole with different.
Exactly. That's the way I do it. Yeah. You got
talent. So that way I'm isolated with willing participants.
Yes.
On each hole.
Yep. Yeah. Propose that.
That's a good idea.
And then a lot of batteries, and I definitely a 5-inch and above for sure. I mean, I think the Bob 57 is perfect for that.
So those shots at Waterworld, a lot of the one I just released, a lot of those were shot with the Bob.
Yeah.
Get like a Tiny Hawk 2 little one and land right in the hole.
Right. Actually, I did just RunCam sending me a Thumb Pro. So they're on back order. But they're supposed to be coming here pretty soon because one of my most popular videos on my channel is how 7 ways to make the RunCam Orange look cinematic. So I'm going to do the same thing with the Pro because I just haven't seen anything I really love about it, but I'm going to try and do something with that. But that might be a cool camera to do, like you said, Chris. Get some real small shots with it with a little drone. So
around the green.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Oh,
We'll
cool.
see. Has anyone used that camera on the panel here? The Pro?
It's not that bad from what I've seen.
No, I mean I bought the original thumb and it sucked. I did a review on it and I'm like, yeah, it's not that great. It's like, I mean, not as good as your DVR. If you want it, I'm doing a giveaway, and I gave it away. But the Pro looks pretty decent. It looks similar to the Runcam Orange. So another one that I was kind of interested in that it's kind of a blast from the past at this point is the Orca. Has anyone ever used the Orca?
Mm-mm.
No.
I was thinking about it in time, but we had some guys.
I heard good things on the Orca. Brad told me he loves Orca. I mean, he prefers Orca instead of Fat Sharks.
Well, okay, so hold on. We're talking about two different things. There's actually an Orca.
You talking about the digital Orca?
No. There's actually an Orca camera.
Oh, you're talking about cameras.
It's in the same form factor as the Runcam Orange, like the Cube, like the Session.
Yeah, like
sorry, guys. I'm still fucked up. Sorry, guys.
It is a little confusing. That's why you should be drinking more. I don't know what's going on over there in China with like their whole naming.
Dab time.
It's like we have an Orca, we have a Dominator, we have a Dominator, we have a V2, we have a V2. It's like, come on, y'all.
Yeah. What's up with that?
FPV V2, ain't it? Or something
I mean,
that?
English,
I had to double check
is a second language for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, all right, cool, guys. Anything else before we end it? It's 9 o'clock. I like to keep it an hour, but a little over an hour, it's okay. But if anyone else has any questions before we end the stream, feel free to shoot to anybody here on the panel. Be more than happy to help you guys out, and don't forget to hit the like button, guys.
Did you say more than helpy?
Helpy.
You will learn something today.
It's more right.
Get the 65-watt charger. You'll thank yourself later.
You're gonna fuck up something today.
Hi, my name's Mike. Flies on drones, and you ain't gonna learn a fucking thing today.
All right, and you're gonna fuck up something today.
You're gonna fuck up something.
There's your tagline right there.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious, bro. Susan Lee, what's up?
And you all gonna know something today, and everybody in the chat, that FPV is not a crime.
It's not.
Right. Tell him, Troy. Troy.
Unless you're breaking the law.
It's a beautiful thing. FPV is a
beautiful thing. I love how Troy said. If anybody says it the best, it's Troy. FPV is not a crime.
But he said, "Okay, fake JB." That was funny.
So is Kim and Gardo back home yet from Florida? from the jungle, from Orlando? Matt,
who?
They're on the way back home.
No, they're in Orlando.
Kim and Gordo. Oh, they're still there. Okay.
Yeah, they're still there.
Yeah, I asked them to come on the panel tonight if they wanted to, but they're not going to come on.
Well,
hey, Robin wants to know: is FPV for older men lately?
Well, it might be with this Avata now.
This one's pretty young still.
Oh, shit.
Kid wants one too.
According to my YouTube analytics, yes. Yeah.
It's
I've got more views.
Same here.
Mine's real hot between 25 and 45 male.
Same here.
That's my viewership.
They're just
and
curious.
It's mostly over 30. 25 is like just starting. 25 to 30 is kind of starting. Yeah, 25 to 55.
I actually upped my female watchers. It used to be like 1%. Now it's 11%.
Actually, you know what, Max? Same thing. I was like at 1%. I think I'm at like 3 now.
Yeah, I'm up to 11 already.
What? 11?
I'm in Indonesia.
It's a prettiness,
thing. Yeah, it's all that. But it's those muscle shirts and stuff,
It's ever since you put the movie videos out there.
Yeah.
I don't know, though. Once I get that motion controller on my channel, you never know.
Yeah, you never know.
Wave that around.
Hey, ladies, want to play with my wand?
Avik says it depends on the style of flying. It's probably all those racetracks you do. All those track girls.
Yeah.
all those lot lizards.
Yeah.
That was awesome, Max.
Hey, what's Tammy Jean's analytics like? Does she have a lot of female viewers, or is it about the same?
No, it's more male. I think I'm like beating her with a female.
Are you?
Yeah. It's pretty much all male. I think.
Yeah, we need more female.
Where is she?
We need more female pilots.
Let's force some diversity into the hobby, can we?
Yeah.
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 Men's club.
Men's club.
I think it's about that time. I'm getting ready to eat dinner. Late.
Yeah, you eat late, bro.
Absolutely about that time.
Doing a show or something like that, and every now and then I always eat late.
Usually around like 8 o'clock
Tammy
is
says
when
all dudes.
All dudes. That's when they make a fresh batch of chicken nuggets.
I'm gonna kill Lon for starting that shit.
Yeah, I even had a 10-pound box I was gonna bring with me. He showed up.
You guys are sick.
That's unbelievable. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for popping in tonight. We appreciate you all popping in as usual. But it's time for me to hit the sack.
Sober up.
I'm still fucked up. So
lots of water.
Dab time, then go. Dab time, then go.
Dab time.
That's right. All right, guys. All right, you guys take care. Thanks for coming in, fellas. As always, much love, and we appreciate it. Everyone in the chat, much love. Appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't, and fly safe and keep flying. Bye bye.
That was good.